You know what I saw yesterday? A young couple towing in a used car they'd bought just 3 days earlier. Engine knocking, transmission slipping, a $4,500 mistake that'll cost them another $2,800 to fix. Completely preventable. Hey drivers, Brian here, your honest mechanic. Today I'm breaking down the 5 critical things every first-time buyer needs to consider before dropping cash on a used car. Not what the dealerships want you to know. What I've learned from 20 years under the hood, fixing other people's expensive mistakes. Let's get into it. Thing number 1. Maintenance history is non-negotiable. The single most important factor in a used car's future reliability isn't the brand, the year, or even the mileage. It's how well it was maintained by previous owners. I cannot stress this enough. A complete maintenance history is worth its own weight in gold. What you're looking for? Regular oil changes, every 5,000 to 7,500 miles. Timing belt or chain replacement, if applicable around 90,000 to 100,000 miles. Transmission service records, brake service history. Dealerships and private sellers often gloss over missing maintenance records. Don't let them. If there's no history, assume the worst. The car was neglected. Here's a real-world example. I had a customer bring in a seemingly pristine 2016 Honda Accord with 85,000 miles. Looked and drove smoothly, but there wasn't a single maintenance record. Within 6 months, they were replacing the transmission, a $3,800 job that proper fluid changes would have prevented. Ask for service records. If they don't have them, the seller should be willing to let you take the car to a mechanic for a pre-purchase inspection. If they refuse either, walk away. There are plenty of other cars out there. Thing number 2. Understand the true cost of ownership. The sticker price is just your entry fee. What really matters is the total cost of ownership. Let me break this down with real numbers. A 10-year-old luxury car might cost $15,000 up front, while a 5-year-old Toyota might cost $18,000. The luxury car seems cheaper, right? Wrong. The luxury car might need premium fuel, which could cost you $300 more per year. Then, there's specialized parts, which can run you anywhere from $800 to $1,500 more per repair. And don't forget, luxury vehicles typically need more frequent repairs, usually every 5,000 to 8,000 miles, after hitting 100,000 total miles. Over just 3 years, that cheaper luxury car could cost you an extra $4,000 to $6,000 in maintenance and repairs, completely erasing any initial savings. Do your homework. Search online for specific and common issues that car you might be looking at could have, and its average cost of ownership. Forums are gold mines. Look specifically for issues that pop up in the mileage range you're considering. And remember, European cars typically cost 30 to 40% more to maintain than Japanese or American counterparts. That's not an opinion. That's based on parts pricing and labor time in the shop database every mechanic uses. Thing number 3. The pre-purchase inspection is your best investment. The best $100 to $200 you will ever spend is on a pre-purchase inspection by an independent mechanic. Period. Don't trust your eyes, the seller's word, or even a test drive. A proper inspection includes computerized diagnostics for stored trouble codes, compression and leak down tests, undercarriage inspection for rust, leaks and damage, test of all electrical systems, an evaluation of remaining life on wear items. Last month I did a pre-purchase inspection for a customer on a clean SUV from a reputable dealer. Guess what we found? Evidence of frame repair from an accident that never showed up on the Carfax. That's a $75 inspection that saved them from a $20,000 mistake. Make the inspection non-negotiable. Any seller who pushes back is hiding something. I've seen it hundreds of times. Thing number 4. Research the specific model year. Not all model years are created equal. Even reliable brands have problematic years. For example, the 2014 Subaru Forester had oil consumption issues. The 2012 to 2016 Ford Focus automatics had notorious transmission problems. And the 2007 to 2011 Nissan vehicles with CVT transmissions failed prematurely. Manufacturers typically fix these problems in later model years, but you need to know what you're getting into. Resources I recommend: Consumer Reports reliability data, carcomplaints.com, and model-specific forums where owners share real experiences. Here's one standout example. A 2011 Hyundai Sonata might have engine failure at 80,000 to 100,000 miles due to a manufacturing defect, while a 2013 Sonata with the exact same mileage could run problem-free for another 100,000 miles. Do your research on the specific year, engine, and transmission combination. This isn't overthinking. It's the difference between a reliable car and a money pit. Thing number 5. Know which warning signs are actual deal breakers. Some problems are cosmetic or minor. Others should make you walk away immediately. Blue smoke from the exhaust indicates burning oil and engine problems that usually cost more than the car's value to fix. Frame damage compromises safety and typically means the car was in a serious accident, regardless of what the Carfax says. Transmission slipping or hard shifts? Well, modern transmissions often cost $3,000 to $5,000 to replace. Coolant in oil, which gives it a milky appearance, indicates a blown head gasket or a cracked block. Run, don't walk. Extensive rust on frame components is not just unsightly, it's unsafe and irreparable. I had a customer ignore my advice about a slipping transmission because the car was such a good deal. 3 months later, they were back in my shop looking at a $3,800 repair bill on their bargain $6,000 car. These aren't hypothetical problems. These are the exact issues I see every week that could have been avoided during the buying process. Look, buying your first used car doesn't have to be a gamble. Following these 5 things: demanding maintenance history, understanding true ownership costs, getting a pre-purchase inspection, researching specific model years, and knowing the real deal breakers. These will save you thousands of dollars and countless headaches. I've seen it firsthand with customers who took the time versus those who rushed in. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe for more honest advice from someone who profits from fixing cars, but would rather see you buy the right one in the first place. Drop any questions in the comments. I actually look and respond to them. Until next time, this is Brian, your honest mechanic, helping you avoid being the next toe-in I see at my shop.